We are on our way home from the Maryland Sheep and Wool. You've been sporting my new shirt.
Must be nice to have a shirt.
I know, I got a shirt the very first day and told Daniel to go pick one out for him later, and by the time he got there, they were all gone, so sorry, honey.
No love. No love whatsoever. Hello, everyone. Yeah, we are just getting on our way. We're still in Maryland. We're about to hit West Virginia.
Wasn't sure what state we were currently in.
We're in Maryland, but we're way on the edge of it. We got 15 miles in Maryland left.
We are in, I guess we're in the mountains of Maryland.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's about to be
Almost
West
in
Virginia. Yeah. Very hilly.
Alright. Making sure I got the chat up and on your phone and everything. Shoot, it was a crazy weekend. Saturday we actually had decent weather. It did not rain, but Sunday was a washout. So I am sunburned from Saturday and probably caught a cold from yesterday.
I know I did.
But we made it through, and we made some money, so we're on our way home.
We survived.
We did. Hey, Colleen, good morning. We are still in your time zone.
We're going to be in our time zone for most of the day.
For a while, yeah. We thought ahead a little bit, like we grabbed some ponchos. You can still see them like behind here, all loaded up. So we had ponchos yesterday, so we were not completely drowned rats, but I've lost a pair of shoes.
She has lost a pair of shoes. They are mud and saturated.
I don't know if there's any saving them. Because there were rivers in several people's booths, including Ron's at Buffalo Bull, but
it was pretty bad.
Apparently the new prince was born, whatever he's going to be called.
Oh, is
vacation.
Oh, okay, there you go. I mean, I had just heard on the radio that it was in labor, so.
Yeah. Hey Ray, you're new, so yeah, how long until you see us throwing clay? Well, probably tomorrow, maybe. Thinking, yeah, get back. We're gonna get back late tonight, and then I'll get back to work tomorrow. So yeah.
Yeah, we got 12 hours to drive today, so no throwing clay today. But we do show the entire process from beginning to end. We start with usually about a pound of clay, and then throw it on the wheel and show the whole process up to glazing and glaze reveal.
Yeah, it'll be more mugs tomorrow, so.
More mugs.
I know.
Because we got another show in 2 weeks.
And orders. So.
And a lot of orders. We do have a lot of orders to get done. We didn't take too many at this show, though, which was odd.
No, we didn't, no. Well, we had a good stock. I think, so the show was really well. Saturday was crazy. Crazy busy. It was threatening rain all day Saturday, but it never actually did rain, so we were lucky there. So I think most people came on Saturday.
Yep.
But on some things, I think I guessed right, because, going to a show like this, you never know what's going to sell. But Harry Potter stuff was popular, Game of Thrones, and of course Star Wars stuff was popular, because...
except for the Yoda mug.
Except for sewing, because it was sewing. People liked it. If I had had it in knit, actually I think I'm going to make a knitting version of the sewing Yoda mug. But Star Wars stuff was popular, and Game of Thrones stuff was really popular, so I'm glad I guessed right there. And so was everything. We sold a little bit of everything. We sold bakeware. We sold...
soup dishes.
Soup bowls. We sold all the brie bakers. We sold the apple bakers we had. Had one person come in say that they bought the apple baker last year, and that was their favorite thing to use for... They said they're crocheting yarn. I wasn't aware there was specifically a crocheting yarn, but I'm not going to argue with anybody.
Right?
Yeah, Ray. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow when I'm throwing. Said you'll be tuning in. Yeah, 12-hour drives and oof, yes. But we can get it done in one day. Get home.
It's better than trying to drive last night. We were just so tired and wet and damp and soggy.
Yeah, it was miserable by the end of the day yesterday.
It was bad.
Because we had to load out in the rain and everything. But so everything, like, I don't know how I'm going to dry out everything. And at least my stuff is not ruined by the water. That's the only thing to be thankful for. And it wasn't terribly windy.
No, we didn't have much storms. We just had rain.
Yeah, it wasn't
Lots
too
and
bad.
lots of rain. Sure.
We are coming home with a lot less stuff.
We are about half, I guess. A little over half sold.
Over half sold.
Not too terribly bad.
Even remembered to make coffee in my one of my very own coffee mugs.
Which very much, those were very popular. We need to make more of those.
We do need to get more of the lids and stuff in. You had the same rain, Colleen, all day yesterday. Yep.
Yeah, it was miserable.
Well, we got to meet a couple different viewers yesterday while we were there.
Yeah.
We got
When
to
we were
meet.
zoning out, we missed one of them. She said, somebody just randomly said, "How's the stream going?" And we're like, "Good." And then she kind of wandered off, and it's like, was that a
so I don't know.
viewer?
Yeah,
So,
so
if
I
we
don't know.
missed you, sorry.
Yeah. Sometimes it was really busy there. But we got to meet Hat and Sandals guy in person. And JK Knits For You, we got to meet her. And
I do feel that's a little bit misleading because he was not wearing a hat,
or sandals, probably.
right?
Yeah.
Just saying.
So it's always good seeing everybody. That's one of the great things about going to the shows. I mean, we get to meet people in person we only know on the internet.
Yes.
Like in real life.
We get to travel around meeting strangers on the internet.
Yeah. You more than me. This is like only the second show I've really been to this year.
It is. But if you guys can't tell, we're a little exhausted.
Yeah. And I think my ears need to pop because I'm feeling the pressure. Big Bill, hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome back.
We are 5 miles from West by God, Virginia.
Yeah, this time on our way home.
Yes.
So I don't know actually how the stream from the setup turned out because we were...
Yeah, because it froze apparently halfway through it.
Yeah,
so.
we were distracted putting stuff up, and we had other people putting tents up and talking too. So I don't know how well that worked.
So that was kind of a debacle. Bad internet, everything.
Right, Colleen? Yeah, the shows are exhausting, even as attendee, right? Like, yeah, and I didn't even get to walk around. This thing is huge, and just seeing where all the different vendors were, I don't see how people can go visit everybody.
I think you gotta hit your favorites and go.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard some other vendors talking, like I said, breakfast, saying, you know, how it was hit or miss. Like people, there's no way people can go around to see every single person. So they go and go to one thing and maybe see some other things on the way. Right, Colleen? I was like, yeah, wait till I see Rhinebeck. I can't imagine. Y'all said it's not as spread out, but I can't imagine it being more congested than that. I mean, I guess you just don't have room anywhere.
Pretty much.
But you said most of the vendors are inside at Rhinebeck. Is that right? Or do they have
They
tents?
have like Ron's one of the only outdoor vendors.
Gotcha.
Most of them are just like in buildings.
In the barns and stuff, yeah.
Like one of them has like a double decker, like it's 2 stories for the barn. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, that's another one I'm actually going to get to go to this year.
You've got to.
I've got to, yeah. So we've got 2 different sections there. show you a little bit of hopefully what we're seeing besides, traffic in front of us. We're coming up, we've got the mountains around us. So this is the border of Maryland and West Virginia. It's very, very pretty. Very pretty drive.
Junction Interstate 68 is where we're going.
See that view. And then I think we're going downhill now, so it's probably not as impressive. Sorry about the earthquakes. I think it would be interesting just to have like the camera just pointed out the passenger window on one of these streams just to see, just to show what you see, whether it be good or bad.
Yeah. Of our best friend's ride. Everybody gets the scrub view.
Yeah. Or I guess you could mount it like up here or something.
That's what I was thinking with there are camera mounts you can get, so if this is something we want to continue with the stream, then we'll have to consider doing that.
Yeah.
Then we can do Top Gear episodes.
Woohoo!
An idiot bald man drives cross country.
Yeah. Oh, this is pretty. Just give me nothing but a stream of earthquakes. Look at that. Minus the semi.
And the bugs.
The bugs.
Yeah, why couldn't today have been yesterday? Sure.
Right?
Gorgeous day.
We have our impromptu setup here. We're just kind of balancing this on a hat.
We are balancing it on a hat.
What do you think? Do you have a highlight from the show?
Last night's dinner.
Last night's dinner? That was good.
We ate at Honey Pig Korean barbecue. It is always so good.
What did we do the night before that? Oh, we went to the place that
The Indian place where we ate with you, Colleen.
Last year.
Yeah.
Enabled Workshop road trip. Yay! Welcome. Yes, we are on our way home from the Maryland Sheep and Wool Festival.
Our biggest show this year so far.
Yeah. Heading back to Kentucky.
Where nothing happened this weekend. Hasn't been in the news at all.
Right, we need to get a pair of cheap wellies just to keep in the van. We said that like next year we're going to invest in like raincoats, proper raincoats, not just ponchos, and some rain boots. That way we will ensure that it does not rain.
Yeah, we do 2 shows outdoors each year. And we always swear we're never doing outdoor shows again.
Right.
But we used to do a lot of outdoor shows.
Yeah, no, but I'm glad we don't anymore. The Real Iron Rodent, hey!
Whoa! Hey, sir. How are you?
It says, how's the drive? Well, we're just getting started. We've been on the road, maybe an hour?
Yeah.
So not bad. We've got good weather. It's a nice sunny day.
Yep, just going through. We just hit West Virginia, so now I just got to get through West Virginia.
Yep. Pretty drive. The drive in total is going to be about 12 hours.
Yep.
With stops and everything for gas and stuff.
Because she has a bladder like a chestnut.
Oh, my fault. It's not all the energy drinks and Mountain Dews that you consume.
I can do cross country in 3 days.
Yeah. I can't stop on the side of the road though and go. I guess I could, but I'm not going to. Yeah.
I guess I win the battle of the sexes then.
I have higher standards.
You married me.
So 12-hour stream? I don't know about that.
24-hour stream?
Yeah.
Watch 2 potters sleep.
Yeah.
Oh man. Big get back to the kidneys.
Iron Road is doing good. Says, sorry I missed you at the last game night. Yeah, we will have another soon, hopefully.
Hopefully. Yeah, no, the shows are going to start dwindling. We've got one every 2 weeks for the next, 6 weeks, and then we're done for the summer.
Which, at one point, that would have been terrifying to me. Now I'm like, 2 weeks, I guess
Right?
that's manageable. Yeah, shoot. Yeah, middle of June is the last one for at least a month and a half, maybe a month.
Yeah, end of August, 1st of September is, whatchamacallit.
Is Chicago Midwest.
And then a month after that is going to be TwitchCon and Taos.
Yes.
Which, from the descriptions of Taos, I'm glad you're doing that one.
Everybody was saying horror stories of how load in and load out was from Taos, because apparently it's outdoor and you never
very
know what the
cold.
weather's gonna do.
Cold
It'll
and
be
rainy.
fun. Colleen, you did cross country in 3 days, New York to California. Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
I've done North Carolina to California in 3
you
days.
have,
so,
okay, yeah. It's we've done Kentucky to California, but you have.
I have. Left Sunday night, got there Wednesday morning.
We had a couple of moments during the show. What was it? We had a lot of people buying Mother's Day gifts. I keep forgetting that it's next weekend, but Mother's Day is next weekend. We had one little girl come up. I call her little girl
Oh my God,
because
the 10-year-old.
She looks 10 years old. She may have been older, but maybe I'm
hoping she was older.
She had to be older, but she did, and she her and her friend they bought a Harry Potter mug or something, and they did that first, and then they started giggling about something, and they brought up the mug that said, "I like big balls and I cannot lie," and they wanted to buy that for their mother.
I was doing none of it. None of it. I backed away.
I wanted to say, "How old are you?" But
so
we've been laughing about that all weekend.
So Amanda sold it to her. I
Yeah.
ran away.
Yeah. Very
I just
unexpected.
could see some belligerent parent coming by
You
5
sold
minutes
this,
later.
yeah. You sold this to my child? They bought it for you. Oh, Iron Road, it says, Taos is a beautiful place, though, yes. And it's going to be the 1st of October, so that's probably going to be the best time to go. Yeah, we just recently found out we had gotten into that one.
Rice Road. We're going up a mountain.
Mm-hmm. Ear pop. Yeah, here's the mountain we are going through. Here we go. Maryland Welcome Center apparently is coming up.
I'm confused. I thought we were already in West
Right?
Virginia.
And look at that. Show over here. Look at that. If you can see. There we go. Definitely pretty views today. And I love looking at the side of the mountain as it's been, you know.
The inside of the mountain.
Yeah, the inside of the mountain. I love that. We'll see if I'm actually showing you anything besides the guardrail.
Here's a bug on the windshield.
Yeah.
Here's a
Here we
bug on the
go.
windshield.
Gorgeous.
And down we go.
Yep. Yeah, hope you can see it. It looks like, from my view, it looks like you're seeing more road than anything, but
Can't do too much about it. I'm seeing road. That's what I get to see. You get the Wonder Hamster experience.
workshop said you're almost done with your shed foundation. Ooh, so glad to be done with it. It's so tiring. I can imagine. What did you? Were you pouring concrete, or have you even gotten to that point yet? Oh, Karen, yeah, the rock layers are nicely visible. Yeah, I love looking at stuff like that.
That's why I love Sedona so much.
Oh gosh, yeah. Description of a foundation is dig, 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 gravel, 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 block, 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 level, level, level.
Yeah. That's about it.
Mailbox, hey! How are you?
Hello, hello.
I heard you received a present in the mail that we may or may not have known about.
Well,
Good
you totally
morning.
forgot.
I did. Good morning.
Like I blurted it out. But... Oh. Yeah. Like, why isn't cruise control working? Because I hadn't started it back since we stopped at this.
Yeah, you said you're very happy with it. You opened the box and said, "Oh no, she did not." Yeah. Well, it was they bought it. They were in Denver. That was where they got it, and they were telling us, or telling you about telling us about you, saying, "Oh yeah, I'm buying. This is a gift for a streamer that I know," and said the name. Like, "Oh, we know who that is."
Yeah. It's a small world after all.
Right. Of course, then we met JK this weekend. JK
Yep.
Knits this weekend. They were talking about you too.
Oh man. Yeah, this weather would have been perfect. It's a comfortable 67 degrees, partly cloudy and gorgeous. And very, very hilly.
Oh yeah, you wanted to come too, but with you're moving into your new place, so it didn't work out. Hey, I understand.
Oh, yeah. Next year.
But yeah, it was a really good show. There was all kinds of good stuff there. Wonderful food. Because I think like you don't have a lot of the there may have been one like corn dog stand, but most everything else had to do with like they had to have some type of offering that related that had lamb in it, or there was something made from
You
Maryland.
enjoyed
so,
the cheese
yeah.
house.
Yes, and they had a whole building that had I guess local foods. So they had a couple of different places offering cheese tastings. So I called it the cheese barn because it was several different, I guess, dairies with different types of cheeses. There was like sheep cheese and goat cheese and stuff, and they had sample packs, and you could go and taste things and buy all the cheese you wanted. So I spent some time there.
The most disappointing thing was the artichoke.
Really? Yeah, there was
You could definitely tell they were canned.
Yeah, like one of them interesting food booths that he wanted to try. There was an artichoke